Isang matagumpay na pagpapalang muli sa inyo. Handa na ba kayo? Kunin na ang inyong mga gagamitin sa ating aralin. Muli, ako ang gurong makakasama nyo, Maestro Olaso. Sama-sama tayong matuto. Again, before we proceed to our lesson, let's review our past lesson. Get ready to our Mathanong! Mathanong number 1. What is 1/3 of 4/5? Let's translate first the expression into mathematical symbol. 1/3 of 4/5 is equal to 1/3 times 4/5.
In multiplying simple fractions, multiply first the numerators. 1 times 4 equals 4. Then, multiply the denominators. 3 times 5 equals 15. We have the product 4/15. Reduce the lowest term if possible. Is 4/15 already a lowest term? Yes. Therefore, 1/3 of 4/5 is 4/15.
Did you get the correct answer? Good job! Mathanong number 2. Using the cancellation method, what is 2/3 of 5/6?
Let us translate again the expression to mathematical symbol. 2/3 of 5/6 equals 2/3 times 5/6. Using the cancellation method, look for the possible numerator and denominator to cancel or reduce. What is the possible pair with greatest common factor or GCF? Yes, 2 and 6 can be divided both by their GCF 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Multiply numerator by the reduced numerator. 1 times 5 equals 5. Multiply also the reduced denominator by the other denominator. 3 times 3 equals 9. We have 5/9. Is 5/9 already a lowest term? Yes. Therefore, 2/3 of 5/6 equals 5/9.
At this point in time, we are going to discuss the next topic of first quarter, week 2. Let's do Magtalakay! Welcome to our episode 5, all about solving routine and non-routine problems involving multiplication without or with addition or subtraction of fractions and mixed fractions. We already discussed about routine and non-routine problems in episode 3. Routine problem can easily be solved using at least one of the 4 arithmetic operations to solve problems that are practical in nature, while non-routine problem is a type of problem that requires analysis, manipulation, or derivation of formulas. Oftentimes, this problem can be solved in multiple ways. In multiplication, take note of the possible phrases that we can use in multiplying any kinds of numbers. These are times, the product of, multiplied by, of, twice, and thrice. Let us try if you can do our first activity.
Number 1. Thrice the sum of 3/5 and 2/3 less 1/2. Is it A, 3 plus 3/5 plus 2/3 minus 1/2? Or B, 3 times the group of 3/5 plus 2/3 minus 1/2? You got it! It's B. Number 2. The product of 2/4 and the sum of 3/2 and 4. Is it A, 2/4 times 3/2 plus 4? Or B, 2/4 times the group of 3/2 plus 4? You are amazing! It's B.
Did you still remember the 4 main steps in solving math problems? Just remember this: S-T-A-R, or STAR. S. Study the word problem carefully. T. Think of a plan. A. Act on the plan. R. Review and check your answer. Let us apply now these 4 main steps in solving problem. A room is 8 2/3 meter by 5 1/4 meters. What is the area of the room?
Step 1. Study the word problem. These are the guide questions in studying or analyzing the problem. First, what is asked in the problem? Correct. The area of the room. Second, what are the given facts or data needed to solve the problem? You got it. 8 2/3 meters by 5 1/4 meters. Third, what is the keyword used in the problem? Wow, you are right. Area is the keyword.
Did you still remember what do we mean by area? Well, area is the number of unit squares equal in measure to the surface. To find the area, just multiply the length and the width.
Step 2. After analyzing the problem, letter T stands for think of a plan. In thinking of a plan, these 2 guide questions should be considered. First, what is the operation will be used to solve the problem? Exactly. From the keyword area, which means you are going to multiply the length and the width. Therefore, the operation is multiplication.
Since we already know the operation, let's create mathematical or number sentence.
By multiplying the length and the width, we have 8 2/3 meters times 5 1/4 meters equals n. Step 3. We already have a plan, so letter A stands for act on the plan. It means let us solve now the problem by showing our solution. 8 2/3 meters times 5 1/4 meters equals n. Remember the steps in multiplying mixed numbers. 8 2/3 times 5 1/4. First, change mixed numbers to improper fractions. 3 times 8 plus 2 equals 26. Copy the denominator 3. We have 26/3. 4 times 5 plus 1 equals 21. Copy the denominator 4. We have 21/4. 26/3 times 21/4. Do we have a pair of numerator and denominator with their greatest common factor or GCF? Yes, 26 and 4 with their GCF 2. Using cancellation method, 26 divided by 2 becomes 13. 4 divided by 2 becomes 2. Do we have another pair? Yes, 3 and 21 with their GCF 3. 3 divided by 3 becomes 1. 21 divided by 3 becomes 7. Then, multiply the reduced numerator by another numerator. 13 times 7 equals 91. Also, multiply the denominator by the reduced denominator. 2 times 1 equals 2. Now, we have 91 halves. By changing improper fraction to mixed number, we have the final answer, 45 1/2 square meters. And for the last step of solving, step 4. R stands for review and check your answer. To check our answer, let us change 45 1/2 to improper fraction. 2 times 45 plus 1 equals 91. Copy 2 as the denominator. We have 91 halves. It means that our answer is correct.
To check if you really get it, matry nga! Anna wanted to have 120 kilograms of Indian mango. She picked 10 bags of it. Each bag contains 9.5 kilograms. How many more kilograms of Indian mango?
Step 1. Study the word problem. These are the guide questions in studying or analyzing the problem. First, what is asked in the problem? You are correct. The number of kilograms of Indian mango Anna needs. Second, what are the given facts or data needed to solve the problem? You got it! 120 kilograms of Indian mango, 10 bags, 9.5 kilograms each bag. Step 2. After analyzing the problem, letter T stands for think of a plan. In thinking of a plan, what operations shall we use to solve the problem? You can select your own strategy. Let us visualize the problem. Anna wanted 120 kilograms of Indian mango, but she had picked already 10 bags with 9.5 kilograms each bag.
What operations will we use? Yes, we need 2 operations.
To get the total kilograms she had already picked, we need to get 9.5 of 10. So, what is the operation we shall use? Exactly, multiplication. After getting the total kilograms she had picked, what operation we will use to know the number of kilograms of Indian mango still needed by Anna? You are right, subtraction.
Let us create the correct number or mathematical sentence. We have 120 minus 9.5 times 10 equals n.
Step 3. We already have a plan, so letter A stands for act on the plan. It means let us solve now the problem by showing our solution. 120 minus the group of 9.5 times 10 equals n. By following the order of operations, let's first get the product of 9.5 and 10. Again, let us remember how we multiply mixed number by whole number. First, change the mixed number to an improper fraction. 2 times 9 plus 1 equals 19. And copy the denominator 2. We have 19 halves. Since 10 is a whole number, let us rename it as fraction by adding 1 as the denominator. We have 10 over 1. Next, multiply 19 halves by 10 over 1. By using cancellation method, look for the possible numerator and denominator to cancel or reduce. Is there a pair of numerator and denominator with greatest common factor or GCF other than 1? Yes, we have 2 and 10 with their GCF 2. Cancel or reduce 2 and 10 by dividing by their GCF 2. 2 divided by 2 becomes 1. 10 divided by 2 becomes 5. Now, do we still have any more pair? None. Then, multiply the numerators. 19 times 5 equals 95. Also, multiply the denominators. 1 times 1 equals 1. We have 95 over 1 equals 95. Then, by subtracting 95 from 120, our answer is 25.
It means that Anna needs more 25 kilograms of Indian mango.
Step 4 in solving word problem. R stands for review and check your answer. One way to check if the answer is correct is working backward by adding the answer to the total number of kilograms picked by Anna. 25 plus the group of 9.5 times 10. We already answered 9.5 times 10 equals 95. Therefore, 25 plus 95 equals 120 kilograms of Indian mango wanted by Anna.
I hope that you understand the steps in solving word problems. And I expect that you will matandaan! Again, what are the 4 main steps in solving word problem? Just remember S, T, A, R, or STAR! And now for our final activity, it's Mathemates time! Read and analyze carefully the problem. Choose the letter of the best answer. Aling Luz bought 8 3/8 yards of linen cloth, which cost 72 pesos per yard. She gave 1,000 pesos to the cashier. How much change will she receive?
Number 1. What is asked in the problem? A. The amount of linen cloth. B. The total amount bought by Aling Luz. C. The number of yards bought by Aling Luz. Or letter D. The amount of change that will be received by Aling Luz. Number 2. How many given facts shall we use to solve the problem? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. Or letter D. 4. Number 3. What are the operations shall we use to solve the problem? A. Addition. B. Subtraction. C. Multiplication and addition. Or letter D. Multiplication and subtraction. Number 4. Which of the following is the correct mathematical sentence? A. The group of 8 3/8 times 72 pesos minus 1,000 pesos equals N. B. 1,000 pesos minus the group of 8 3/8 times 72 pesos equals N. C. 8 3/8 plus 72 pesos times 1,000 pesos equals N. Or letter D. 1,000 pesos times the group of 8 3/8 plus 72 pesos equals N. Number 5. What is the correct answer in the problem? A. 397 pesos. B. 603 pesos. C. 403 pesos. Or letter D. 630 pesos.
Alright, let us check your answer. Aling Luz bought 8 3/8 yards of linen cloth, which cost 72 pesos per yard. She gave 1,000 pesos to the cashier. How much change will she receive? What is asked in the problem? The correct answer is letter D. The amount of change will received by Aling Luz. How many are the given facts shall you use to solve the problem? The correct answer is letter C. 3. What are the operations shall we use to solve the problem? The correct answer is letter D. Multiplication and subtraction. Which of the following is the correct mathematical sentence? The correct answer is letter B. 1,000 pesos minus 8 3/8 times 72 pesos equals N. What is the correct answer in the problem? The correct answer is letter A. 397 pesos. Now, how many of you got a score of 4 or 5? I'm proud of the way you worked today. Congratulations! To those who got 3 below, do not worry. Try to go back your self-learning module and answer the given learning tasks. Natapos na naman ang ating aralin. Naway kayo'y may natutuhan sa ating mga tinalakay. Muli, ako ang inyong Maestro Olaso na nagsasabing, ugaliing manood at makinig upang maging matinik sa mathematics.